Hello beautiful people, my name is Milka and welcome to Mega Stitches. This is a channel all about cross stitch and all my stitching adventures. I hope you enjoy, and I'm so glad to be back. I am welcoming any new subscribers and all my returning subscribers. I love you all. Anyways, let's chit chat for a minute. There's a lot of stuff in my table that I have been kind of like putting every single time I've been stitching, and I don't know why I've been putting it off so much. I haven't recorded a video since Stitch Mass Joy, which is kind of like the floss mass that I did with the little stories. Just giving you a heads up, there's probably gonna be crinkling, so if you have a headphone, or take them off, or if this is not a good time, then you can come back, just put it on your watch later queue. And also you might hear Luna because she tends to get super excited when I'm talking. And she already had a T-R-E-A-T. Jesus, I cannot spell. You know that word that we don't mention, the treat. She already had that. And anyways, let's just start because I wanted to wrap it up, keep it simple, chill. There's a lot that has happened. I don't want to get into many details, but 2024 started pretty rough for me. If you're like a very close friend or something like that, through Instagram we've chatted, or through text message, or in person, you know what's going on. So it's been rough for me, but I don't want to give too many details because yeah, that's not what you're here for. Anyways, I have finished it since December last year, and since literally like this whole year I've been finishing certain things. I have worked in a lot of projects. I had my birthday start. I watch a lot of FLOSSTube and new things that have been going on. I picked up reading again. I've been doing a lot of Audible and the Libby app. If you don't know anything about it, it's like so amazing. It's for free. You can listen to books or you can read them, but I tend to listen to them because it's just easier. I had my birthday start. There's a new Zoom, like since the Jingle Ball, I made some incredible good friends. And Dara, she also has a channel, and I will link it below because my mind right now, I really didn't write it down. I did not prepare very well for this video, so I'm so sorry, but I'll put it down below, like in the screen, so you can see her channel. She created a Zoom meeting, and the first Saturday of every month we are meeting up through Zoom, and that's very kind of her. Thank you so much, Sarah. I like to go there and log in and just chit chat with my Jingle Ball friends and all the lurkers. Anyways, besides that, we got a visitor. Besides that, we have had Mama, so sorry this happens. Yeah, I know. You want to say hi? Okay. Lay down. Okay, pause. So as I was saying, since the last time you saw me, they also Mary, oh, I think it's Marie, if I'm not mistaken, she created a local stitchy group. If you go to Facebook, and if you're from Columbus, Ohio, there's a Facebook group called Stitchy Meetups or Central Columbus Stitchy Meetup. She created that group and she invited a lot of people, and I get to see my friend Candy, the 614 Stitcher, and a lot of other people that are actually from the Columbus area, and we meet up the last Saturday or Sunday on a library. So if you want more details, you can go to Facebook, and if I said it wrong in the video, I will put it in the screen so you can actually see the actual name of the group and join. You will need to be verified, and then then they will add you and you can go to the meetings with us. It's pretty fun, and you just spend a time stitching with your friends and with people that you don't know either, and you get to know them, and yeah, it's been fun. Okay, anyway, I actually last year in December I bought this little journal on Joann's. It's very small, and I just been writing here all the projects that I've been touching. And the only reason I did this was because I couldn't keep up with the book of days. Book of days was too big for me. It just, at this point in my life, it just doesn't work. This is very small. Look, my hand is right here. It's almost the size of my hand, and I have it in my purse at all times, and I can just add, what projects I've been stitching and the days and who I've been watching and so and so. So I'm gonna look at this to actually go through all my projects and stuff. I added this little sticker on the front. It says Stitch, and on the back it says stitching friends make best friends. And these stickers were given to me at StitchCon, I think it was 2022, by Katie Clark, and this is her information right here. I'm not sure if she sells them. It says that she's the nap time stitcher. So the nap time stitcher. So I'm not sure if she sells them or what, but I thought they were cute and I added them, and they're in my journal. Okay, so today I have finishes, whips, stitchy kindness, a lot of stuff, and I'm getting, I don't know why, I'm getting like, my nose is itching. Anyways, you want to start with me? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not take so much time. So in December, I did not participate of the 12 hours of 12 by 12. I did not participate on that, so I didn't have time. No, I did not tell you. Yeah, I did not tell you, but I did not participate in that, so I just literally just stitched everything that I could on the first. That was the day that I had time, and I stitched on different projects. But before I go through all the things that I actually worked on, I'm gonna show you my FFOs because they're so pretty. If I forget the names, please forgive me. I didn't write down anything. Like I said, I just gather everything and put it next to me. So this one, I do remember the name. It is Holiday Glow by Satsuma Street. And it's such a cutie. It's so beautiful. Look at that. It's so sparkly too. I feel like Satsuma Street does a very good job at the colors, and so happy. I did change the acrylics. I think she asked for DMC metallics in the chart, if I'm not mistaken, but I did use some acrylics that I had laying around. I changed the critics around the fire and the long stitches here in this area, and I can tell you exactly which ones I used because I have it here. So I used critic very fine braid number 4 on 0, well, you can't see that, but it's 028, which is just this gold, bold gold. Then I use 3280, and this one is a pretty one. It's kind of like a variegated one. Don't focus this. I'm trying to get away. Well, that color. And then I used, for the silver one, 019, this one. I don't know why it's not focusing, but oh well. Those were the colors that I used on that, and everybody kept asking me what fabric I used. I bought this fabric a long time ago. Apparently it's hand painted, and I tried to look the website and it's not popping up. So I think this hand dyer either stopped dying, or I'm not sure what's going on. But if you really need it, I think I put it on my Instagram. That's Holiday Glow. Bought it at Jingle Ball. I'm not sure if I showed my hippo from the blue flower. This was a freebie. It's so adorable, so cute, so like chunky. I love that. I think this is like a 32 count linen. Oh, by the way, the Holiday Glow, that is a 28 count linen too. And this one is the ostrich, also by the blue flower. I believe this is also a freebie. Then I stitched this snowflake, and I do not remember. It was one of the freebies also from the Jingle Ball. I just don't remember who's the designer. And it sounded like a 14 count Ada. Pretty stuff, but using white. Then I found Luna, and I just wanted to show you because she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Oh wow. Okay, there you go. That's better. That's Luna. I stitched her a while ago, modified her a little bit to look like her. I'm so glad I could show you my finishes, because seriously. And you know what? I think I actually forgot one project, so let me pick it up. Okay, now that we've finished showing you what I've like not fully finished, but finished like back there in December, I'm gonna show you more, but they're with something else that I want to explain later. I worked on the 1st of January on Shores of Hakron Hollow, and I finished the 2nd block. I don't know if I really finished it like on that same day. I know I worked on it and I kept working on it. So I have block 1 and block 2, and it's so pretty. I don't have much done, but this, if you know, you know, this is a huge pattern and no rush. And just to show you, if you haven't seen it, this is a whole pattern. The Shores of Hakron Hollow. I need to move to block 3, and I'm doing that frame of this block right here, the big house. Let's see. After that, I work on Winterland, and this is by Stitches Through the Years on Etsy. I don't have the cover picture, but this is what I achieved. All the threads. It's so pretty, so delicate too. I love the border, even though it's a lot of counting, but I like it a lot. And it's just like a wintry scene. It has a big lady there in the middle. That skirt of that lady is super huge. I did most of the white because I don't like white stitching, and this it's a 40 count linen, and it's pretty, you know, pretty close to the color. So I mean, I did a lot of whites, and then I'm gonna come back and fill up the house. Next, I have the 2 dragons that I bought on Etsy, and I always forget the designer of this pattern. If I find it, I'll put it in the screen. But you've seen the cover picture, but this is what I got. I'm using 151. Let's see, because I always confuse it. You see, I said 151. It is 115. It's this red variegated DMC thread. I bought a lot because I don't know how much I would need, and this is where I'm at. This is a 20 count vintage country mocha, and I just love the variegation. I'm learning a lot how to work with the DMC variegated floss. So that was that project. Do I have something else in here? I also touched, did I touch this? I don't remember, so I'm just gonna show it. This is a pattern by Mermaid Designs, and it is the, let's see if I wrote it down or I have a picture. I might not have a pic. This was a freebie. Yes, I do have a picture. This was a freebie a while ago. I'm not sure if it's still a freebie, but it is the Perky Lion. This is how it's gonna look like at the end. And I picked this is a vintage 18 count Ada, but it's one of those like printed Adas, and it has this like gloomy sky situation going on. And I picked a DMC 53 to work with that, and that's what's going on. Just a little bit of the border. I like how it's looking, and it's a simple pattern. I just have to, I actually brought it to work and I was working on it, and then I got distracted because I squirrel a lot, like you guys know, right? Let's see. Oh, and then, oh my gosh, wow, what's her name? I know I was gonna forget. There's a lady on Instagram, you know who you are. You got me into this blessing sampler, the Alexander's Clock by Cooler Torti. Really? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but it is a freebie. If you go to this designer's blog, you will be able to, you know, get it for free. And I'm actually doing this on, it's a 46 count scrap of fabric. I think this is the same fabric that I use for Meditation Garden, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it for the mini bouquet of flowers? But this is where I'm at. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I know for sure this fabric is a 46 count linen, and it's from Extra Designs. And look how it's looking. Oh my gosh, I love it. And with this one, I'm actually trying something new. For the first time, I am using a Vera Zois. Hopefully I said that right. In the color, no. Oh, wait a second. No. Yes. I have this sulky in it in here, and I'm like, wait, I thought I was using a Vera Soie, and I am. So this is a Vera Soie 103 in the color 550. It's a very nice green. I love it. And I've noticed when I was stitching this that the Vera Soie feels like, to me, and don't judge me for this, because I mean it's lovely, but I feel like the stitches sometimes don't lay completely flat, and they feel like, it feels a little bit sort of like sewing thread. I don't know why it gives me that feel, but I mean, they're a little bit like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's my first experience. I really like it. Really like it. A Vera Soie. I wish it was not so expensive, because I can't afford that. I cannot afford that. I have more stuff in here, but I haven't started it. Eventually, I'll show you. So that was the blessing sampler that I was supposed to finish. I said I want to finish this in 7 days, and I put myself that I was gonna do 4 letters per day. That did not happen. It's still there. It's still working out. I hope I don't get bad luck for my needles or for my stitching. I guess the blessing sampler, you're supposed to stitch it at the beginning of the year, and then you will have like a good stitching year for the rest of the year. And I'm like, but that could be a myth. Okay, so never mind about that. No bad luck in my stitching. Anyways, we continue with ever flowering garden, and this is by Forest Embroidery. I have it in this Q-snap because this fabric is huge, and every time I want to work on it, I can just pick up the Q-snap. But here it is. I don't have much done. I remember I think I touched this like 1 or 2 times. It's very delicate. Sorry, I'm trying to see if you can see it. It's very delicate. This is a 40 count linen, and all the colors that I'm using were hand dyed by me. I'm a little bit concerned with this color. It's like it's like a yellowish, limey, I'm not sure, like color thread, and it's very similar to the fabric. These were all the colors that I hand dyed. This one is the one that I'm talking about, but I really don't want to like get another fabric and start it all over, because I think I actually dyed the amount of thread that I needed. And I never saved the formula. I don't know what I did. I don't know what colors I used, honestly. So anyways, it's a beautiful pattern. Let's see what else. Then I stitch on Mischievous Monster. I have a picture here because I have a paper pattern. It's so fun, and he has a frog right there in his tongue. And I think this is a 28 count linen, and this is what I did. I did a lot of it actually, because when I started this, I only had like maybe 200 stitches of that black. of his mouth. And then I went all over, sorry. And then I went all over, like right here, right here. It's a lot of jumping around, but it's kind of fun to stitch. I want to finish. I want to see it finish. I actually wanted to touch this one soon. And so we continue. Oh, then in my, I think it was the stitching meetup for January, the first, was it the first stitching meetup, or did we start in December? I think we started in December, I'm not sure. But anyways, on the stitching meetup, the local one in Columbus, at the library, I stitched, where is it? Is it this? No. When you can't find it, huh? Now I don't remember what bag I put it on. Issues of the struggles of stitcher, huh? I swear I put it somewhere, but I don't see it nearby. We'll continue. We'll move on. Eventually I'll get to there, to that project, because I'm pretty sure I put it somewhere in my table. After the meetup, I touched the dog's last will, and I remember touching this for a couple stitches, and then I'm like, okay, I am done, because I was making mistakes. I guess I couldn't count that day on this project. This is A Dog's Last Will and Testament by Heartstring Sampler, and it's a lot of letters. I changed the top color, this color, it was like a very green and red, and I did not like that, so I changed it for like a more brownish for the borders. And then I think I'm using everything else. The color that I switched was Autumn Spice. So it calls for oh, this doesn't have the symbols. I'm not sure. It's the color that is on the all the way to the top right here in this little border. And I'm switched it for Autumn Spice. It's this color. I really like it. Very pretty. It's a very kind of sad neutral. I mean, it's a sad sampler. It's a dog's will. I kind of liked it. I wanted to make it in memory of the dogs that I've had, and they've, you know, they passed and stuff. So this is where I'm at. I actually picked this up today because I was thinking about it and I wanted to touch it. And I just have Before Humans Die, Their Last Will. Yeah, I don't have much. They're home. I'm just trying to cover like whatever fits my hoop. So I don't know how I will, how much I will get from this. But this is also on a 40 count linen 1/2, and it's gonna be pretty long. I think this is the length of this, but I have to cut some of the size. And look at the pretty bag. This is actually a book sleeve from Love You More Studios. Yeah, I love this color. I mean, kind of matches my shirt, but I think I'm wearing a peachy kind of color. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, on starting February, I picked up the Dancer. This is a Rioli's kit. This is she. She is stunning. She's beautiful. And she's sassy. Flamingo, mi amor. I love her. She is so pretty. $17.40. And I had a little issue with this pattern. The fabric that it came with, I think it was 18 count Aida. And of course I can't find it now, but I had to cut it. I used one of these new anchor hoops, the ones that are like brown outside and white inside, and it stained my fabric and I could not take it off. Like, I washed it, I did all the tricks, nothing worked. The hoop mark was still there, and it was in an area that if I frame it I could still see it. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start again and grab a different kind of fabric. And this is a ivory, I think this is actually 28 count, and this is where she's at. I had to add fabric, like quilting fabric, to the size because it was too small and I couldn't get it like to fit in like a hoop or something. But isn't she beautiful? She's stunning, beautiful. Oh, I love her. Love her, love her, love her. She's so pretty. Well, that's the dancer. And actually, I wanted to tell you, I have a lot of kits that I bought when I started stitching again in 2020. And I'm thinking about, like, not to all of them, but to some or majority, to switching up the fabric, because they come with Aida. And it's not like I'm putting any hate on the Aida or whatever, but for some reason my hands are hurting more or getting very like cramped up when I'm using Aida, and I feel like I have to just fight with the fabric, like pulling the needle through with the flaws. It's just like I'm pushing it, like making way extra strength to pull it out. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's where I'm at. I want to switch some of the kits that I have, the fabric. Maybe I'll do it one at a time. Eventually I'll get there, but not all at once, because that's a big investment. Then for my birthday, I had my birthday start, and I was so excited for this. So excited. I've been waiting because it takes time to kit up a Mavilia, and this Mavilia was gifted to me. Is by Samantha, the Hugo Stitcher. She's amazing. Go watch her. This is Mermaid of the Pearls. She's so lovely. So pretty. And she's out of print. I gotta tell you that because, you know, you can't find it like in just 1 to 3 stitch or anything like that. Fortunately, she's out of print, and this caught my eye. This was one of my unicorns since 2020, and Samantha finished it, and I was like, Samantha, I mean, you all already know the story. I appreciate it so much. And I've been like focused. I've been stitching her since my birthday in February 23rd, 23, and non-stop till probably like last week. I stopped for a minute. I needed a break, and I'll show you where she's at. This is 28 count even weave that I hand dyed. if I have pictures of how this fabric looked when it was wet, I will show you, because I was kind of freaking out. I did have some changes. Oh, I was freaking out because it looked pretty dark when I finished dyeing it, and I thought I made a big mistake. But this is where she's at. Oh my gosh, she's so big. I have to. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I love it, love it. But just a close-up. I started like right here and moved up, and then I did this area because I wanted to see the pinks, and then I went up and did her hair, and then I moved from the middle down, and I'm working on her pigtail. She has such a big tail. I changed the metallic threads that go like this color. I changed it. The only reason why, because of my fabric, it just looks better with this color instead of the call for. I think I switched two metallic colors, but everything else is the same. And I got the beads from, oh Christ, let's see if I have I don't think I have her information. I can put it up, but I got the package of beads from this lovely lady that I think she's on Facebook, and you can contact her. You can find a lot of Mavilia stuff, Nora Corbett stuff. She'll bead all the beads and other cool stuff. But this is Mermaid of the Pearls, and there's where she's at. I like to leave the skin for the last minute, but I was trying to see how it looked, and if I liked it, I think I'm gonna leave it how it's charted this time. Because for Mermaid of Atlantis, I changed her skin. I don't think I'm changing it for Mermaid of the Pearls. Okay, so after my birthday start, I started working on the ornaments from the Jingle Ball. We all went crazy in December, and I mean, I got the two bubble books, 2022 and 2023, because I could only buy the 2022 last year, so I don't think that's gonna be available anymore. And I got it, and I had this great idea to create a journal. Great idea in my mind. I still don't know how this is gonna go, but I'll show you. So I decided to create a journal from scratch. So I had a old book and from the thrift store a long time ago, because I wanted to have a journal for my stitchy stuff, and I found this pretty fabric in my stash. It's like a yellowish color, but it has gold, like glitter. Can you see it? I hand dyed, so I hand dyed this fabric. This is like a 28 count even weave that they sold or they sell at Joann's, and I feel like this even weave is not an even weave. It's kind of like longer instead of, you know, like the square. So it's more like a rectangular. So when you do your stitches look longer. And I did not like that from the fabric, so I didn't even use it. And it's been in my stash for a long time. It found a place this is what's gonna be. So these are the pages for my journal. I'm still testing it and still working on it. They do have cardboard on the middle so they can stand, and I'm putting lace on the side. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, sorry, it's still work in progress, but I have great ideas for it. I already have the fabric that's gonna go inside, like on the inside, so when you open it, and I'm gonna add all my bubble books ornaments here. So I think it depends on the size, but if I can, you know, if I can add all 24 in one book, because this is a learning experience. Like, I thought I could do 2, but just doing 1, I'm like, okay, I'm done. This is difficult for the people that do those junk journals, man. Anyways, that's the idea. So I've had that in the side, but I haven't stitched any of the ornaments. So I started stitching the ornaments, and all the ornaments are just going on scrap fabric, and I don't know where they came from. Maybe dyed by me, off cut, stuff like that I have in my stash. So nothing that's called for. So far I finished 4, I think so, 4, and I'm working on the 5th. So I finish, no, I'm working on the 22 ornament book from the Jingle Ball. This is Noel. Oh yeah, I would not remember the names. This is the giraffe. I know this is from the blue flower. So pretty. And I'm not changing the colors unless it's something that I don't have, and then I'll substitute. This one I did change the colors. I wanted to try a Threadworks that I had. It was a purple color, and I switched it up. And then I switched the purples on the little berries. I feel like this is like, I don't know, some sort of fruit. They were purple. I changed it for blue, aquamarine. And then I finish this one. This says Jingle All the Way. And funny story, I also went to another sip and stitch, and well, this was my first time sip and stitch, and met knitters and crocheters. And I mean, they say you can bring anything that you want to stitch, just come and join us. And it was so much fun. And apparently it's every month in a different place every single month, so I might be doing that more often too. And then I'm working on the 5th one, and it's the one for Lindy Stitches, and it's the little mouse, that is like sleeping. I don't know if I started this today, barely anything. So I have it all in here, and I have like a bunch of fabrics that I can use if I want to, and I kitted up like 5 of them. I think after the mouse, I will do the Teresa Kogan one. There's a Santa and a deer, and I'm not sure what else, but I'm working on those. Then I had another finish. I actually had a finish on Mother's Day. This is called Hope by the Netty Needle. This was a freebie that I got when I went to StitchCon, and the StitchCon table 2022. And I don't remember when I started it, but I finished it. This is an 28 count even weave, and a very light pale blue. And I use MPIs. Anyways, that was that. And I live here. Now I have to finish the other pattern that is in here, which is this one. This pin cushion. I haven't touched that in a minute. What else have I oh, you see, I keep forgetting. I also touched the 100 Owls, and I really didn't do much on this, but I'm gonna show it. This is on a 14 count Ada that I hand dye myself, And this was literally like at the beginning, and I think I completed, so I had the big owl in the middle. Yeah. And oh, actually I did a good chunk now that I see it. So I had this big owl and this, and some of this owl completed. So I finished all this area and all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 owls, and then I came down here and stitched this whole area with all those owls. So I did a good bit. I can't complain. It's still a big pattern and I haven't done much, but it's all right. It's all good. We stitch here for pleasure and to chill. No rush. Nobody's waiting for these. I'm not sure if I show this or not, but I'm going to, because I don't remember if I did. Memphis Sarah E, she had her birthday and she wanted us to stitch on anything fancy, and I picked up the Queen Bee by Nora Corbett, or is it Mavilia, and I put some stitches on her birthday. I haven't picked it up since then though. This is all I have on her. And this is a 32 count linen that I hand dye myself to. I love how this color came out. So it's gonna look so good. Like she's gonna pop. Whenever I actually concentrate on her. Oh, you see? I knew I was gonna find it. I work on this folk art pattern, and I don't remember the designer. Sorry, it's a Etsy store. I put the information on my Instagram, but this is on a 40 count vintage country mocha. And look at the bird. I love that bird. It's like looking at you. So pretty. I reckon some filling, I believe, on his neck, right here, over here, and some of these feathers. But look at this beautiful flower. Like the colors. And I pick all the colors myself. I know for sure like the designer gave the DMC colors, and I don't know if you remember, but I went to the cross stitch store and picked up a fancy conversion. I'm gonna take a break because I need some water. The last thing that I have to show you, it is the Dance of the Ancestors. This is a retired designer. I saw this on my first StitchCon 2021 at Keepsakes, and this is by, it was by Wild Heart Designs. So if you like this, let me show you like this. If you like this pattern, you have to purchase it at Keepsakes, because she's, I think Barbara is the person that, I don't know if she owns the rights, but she has like contact with the designer, and I guess they go back and forward, and that's where you can find it, unless you find it on eBay or anything else. But I like to call it Danza Ancestral because it's also it's a Mexican pattern, and I just love it. I'm using a lot of fancy stuff for this pattern. I actually bought this pattern with Jamir of Alma M&Ms, and we planned to start it, but I don't think she did. I'm not sure. I'm struggling to keep this pattern, like, it's a big pattern and it's a lot of fabric. So I had it in another frame. I finally put it on this, in this cheaper frame from, I think from Joanne, no, from Michael's. And this cover is just to keep the dust and stuff. It just opens up like this, and then you can just take it off, and oh, there you go. And it has these like covers for the oils off your hands, not to get into the fabric. It's pretty fancy, but don't get into my hair. Well, this is where I'm at. That circle right there, that middle motif is hell. You need a lot of concentration, and I'm pretty scared of messing it up, like the count. I finally got it taut enough for my liking with this frame. This frame is the ones that you can slide the fabric instead of stitching the fabric into the roll. So I really, really like that. And then I bought this, I don't even know how they call this. Extenders, I'm not sure, but they hold your fabric and you put it around this this side of your frame, and they keep your fabric taut. And I'm using it for this project. I need to get to this because I love it, first of all, and second of all, I'm gonna just put it like right here because I love it. And second, I've struggled a lot with it because I had it in another frame. I had to switch it up because I was not liking how it was, like how tight it was. And then I don't know why I'm not like stitching on it now. I have to find motivation for it and time and concentration because I'm kind of scared of messing up that big circle motif. If you go to Keepsakes, it's literally on the second floor to your left, and it's right there. So it is wow, 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 wow. Beautiful. The last thing that I have to show you is Stitchy Kindness, my haul and purchase. Well, it's haul, purchase, the same thing. I don't have any purchases, so if you don't want to see that, or if you're not into that, I say goodbye now. Thank you for watching, but if you are, just stick around. So from my friend Allison, she's not on FLOSSTUBE or anything. I met her at StitchCon. She sent me a freebie pattern that she designed, and she sent me some loofah seeds with a little like note that she finally got it. Apparently it was a very difficult to grow, and a bergamot breeze shea butter loofah soap. And I didn't want to open it until I should. It smells incredible. So thank you, Allison. And then my friend Karen, she sent me this little card. Happy holidays. I love it. Thank you so much, Karen. And then my friend Dara, she also has a FLOSSTUBE. Whirl on a String by Dara. Dara spoiled me for my birthday. She sent me 2 needle minders. This I had in my Mermaid project. I love it. And she made it like this. These are handmade. These are clay, made by her. She sent me this one too. I opened this one. I don't want to open both at the same time. some washi tape. And these are like bees and gardening and herbs and tea. She knows I love it. Very, very pretty. She gave me some Bueno chocolate that is long gone. A little cute card. And these beautiful stickers of owls and music. It's just magic. Wow, yeah. I was telling her that she's so good at gifting because like in such a little time that we've been talking, she already knows so many things that I really like. So thank you, Dara. That was lovely. And then the last thing that I have is haul. I don't have much haul because I have not been buying a lot of stuff. Been trying to be good, and you know, I have a lot going on and I cannot be spending like, you know, on stitching. I have a lot of stuff that can keep me entertained. So oh, I got this from a friend on Instagram. She had two. This is an out of print pattern. It's the Woodland Fairy by Nora Corbett, but it's on a Mavilia. I know the Hugo Stitcher and Samantha and Sarah by Memphis, Sarah E, are stitching this as a SAL. She's so beautiful, and I love her wings and her crown. She's so beautiful. So she's on my stash now. I was so lucky, man. I just saw her story and I'm like, oh, wait, what? I want it. And then Nora Corbett came out with the February Amethyst Fairy. And this is her. It's also a Mavilia. And people, I had to get it. First of all, I'm a February baby. Amethyst is my crystal. So why not? And I was actually not looking for this, but I saw it. And I was just joking around on Instagram and I just said, man, this looks like the feminine reproductive system. Like you can see the ovaries are here and the tubes. Yeah, like I'm not gonna say what is that, but you know, feminine reproductive system. And a lot of people couldn't unsee it after, but I still got her. She's pretty. And that's all my haul. Yeah, that's all my haul for this year, people. I've been good. 2 patterns. Anyways, I'm so happy that I actually, you know, took the time to catch up with you. And I don't know, Samantha was like, oh, Milka, you have to show your Mermaid of the Pearls on Mermaid. And a lot of other people have been asking, where are you coming back? So I just honestly, I mean, I just was busy and I was trying to take care of myself. Just trying to be strong for, you know, what I'm going through right now. And I don't want to bring negativity to my channel and sadness and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to come when I was ready, and I kept putting it off. But I've been stitching, and I just been stitching like a crazy person. I did went on a spring, like on a reading spring. And what else? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Luna is drinking water. Okay, we're back. Luna needed an H2O break, so she was drinking water, so I had to pause the video. What I was saying was, I created a blog, and I was so excited about it. So that's also something that kept me entertained a little bit. learning how to create a website, just putting everything together. And if you want to check it out, I'll put it on, you know, the description box. But the website is www.milkasrealm.com. So if you want to go just look, it's not like completely finished, but you know, it's a work in progress. I was so excited that I had to post it, and so nervous because, you know, people are gonna go and see what I'm writing about. I'm mostly writing about all the things that I love. It's not just stitching. All my hobbies, things that I like, things that I'm into, anything that's going on in my life, and like items that I can recommend. And I do have to tell you that I created like an associates program on Amazon, so I may or may not earn like a little commission from any qualifying orders. So if you click on any of the links from my website. So anyways, I'm just excited. I don't know, StitchCon is coming. I'm going to StitchCon. Wow, I should have started with that. Hopefully you're still here, but I'm going to StitchCon. I was in the waiting list for StitchCon A, and I suddenly got an email. I was so excited to see it, and I'm in, and I'll be going to StitchCon. I'm excited. I'm excited to see my friends and just stitch along, see all the pretty things, and meet new people that I've never met. Who knows who is gonna be there? So I think that's all, friends. And if you are still here, will you leave me I don't know, a mermaid emoji just for fun? And I love you all. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for being there, for supporting my channel. And yeah, I mean, I'll see you the next time. Bye bye. Take care. Besos. Ciao.